what are your routines? What are your habits that keep you on?
Yeah, good question. You're assuming that I'm balanced. I go through this weekly exercise that is I have roles and goals. So there's roles in my life that I have, and in those roles I have a goal every week for them. So, as a father, as a husband, as like all these other things. And then I also have parts of my life. So physical, mental, spiritual, financial. And each one of those I have, basically habits that I try to institute into my life to be healthy in those areas. Physically, I do have a reasonable fitness routine right now. It's been a little weird, obviously, during COVID, although now I'm in a climate where I can run every day and I can lift and stuff. And there's that. But the one that has me the most tweaked lately of getting back into is flying. So I tried to retire once, and I realized I was 47 when I did it, and I realized that I don't idle well. So I went and got my pilot's license and do that. So that's one. It's just completely different than what I do professionally. It's intellectually challenging. Costs of being bad at it are high. There's a certain set of things you have to be able to do well as a pilot, and like take off and land are the two main ones. But yeah, it's that. And maybe that's just an example of I always try to have something that I'm not sure how to do yet. And so I'm in a process right now of trying to learn to speak Spanish. I only speak one language. And so just that new challenge, I have sort of, professional ADD, and I have to have that next thing to solve for. There's actually a picture somewhere. When I was in London, one of the people I worked with, a guy named Rob Fox, his wife was a great photographer. And I happened to be in a conference room juggling Rubik's Cubes. And she took this photo, black and white photo, and then colored the cubes. And it was the story of my life in a picture. One of the cubes was perfectly put together. The other one was coming together, and the other one was a total mess. And so I always try and have it, get the main stuff pretty sorted out, some things coming together, and then I always try and pursue something I don't know how to do yet. And so physically also, I always have something I'm not sure how to do yet.